Hello, hi everyone. How are you? Hello, hello. How are you? My name is Deandria. This is the Sarah. She's 26 years old, and our podcast is the podcast movement. Okay, the podcast movement, and we're here with everyone. It's so good to see you. Yes, indeed. So, I am so full, y'all. Okay, I've been eating chicken wings, potatoes, and a beautiful salad with capers and lettuce and purple lettuce and oh my goodness, tomatoes and olives. Oh, and black beans too. Okay, so and with a Caesar's dressing on top, no cheese, y'all. Okay. I'm going through a fast right now. So from 12 o'clock noon to 6 o'clock, I can eat whatever I want. But I think I'm getting fuller, quicker. I'm still like hungry when I wake up, but my body is, slowly being trained and getting used to not eating until 12 o'clock. Okay. So you all, always hear me fussing about, inclusiveness. Okay, inclusiveness. Talk about this all the time. So the Sarahs thought it would be a great idea to talk about uh, work and the lighting. Okay, and a lighting in a place where um, sometimes the natural light doesn't do it for them. Sometimes it's better for them to have artificial lighting, and also it depends on still the lighting of the artificial lighting. Okay, so as you know, autistic individuals, that's how they are. They are really on an individual. They don't they're not in groups. They don't believe in groups. They're not going to just attach themselves to one group and that's it. Okay, they always need an outlet to explore. Okay, different groups within the autistic groups. Okay, so they're always wanting to find you know, different groups, how they interact. And I know this is how the series is, okay? But for the most part, like, I would say 95% of the time, he doesn't want to be around anyone, okay? Anyone. I don't know whether, he just likes me or maybe he just tolerates me sometimes. I don't know. Just like anybody else, the Sarahs and I, we get into it, but we always come together and we have fun. We are doing this podcast, okay, because we do not feel, and I'll speak for him, we do not feel that enough is being done, okay? So, like I said, today we're talking about the lighting, and it's different things. It's not just the lighting, okay? Because they are very unique people, all right? What works for one may not work for the other, or maybe it's the in between lighting. It just, I mean, wow, okay. But I like it. Me, I'm just totally interested. I have fun with it. He'll say something, that's very profound and everything. I'm just like, just totally universe, okay? And just really having fun with this. So here we go. Okay, Sarah, go ahead. Start with incorporate natural for natural lighting. Go ahead.
Natural lighting. Incorporate natural lighting sources into the environment, such as windows and skylights, to provide a connection to the outdoors. Natural lights can create a calming and visual, comfortable atmosphere.
Okay. All right. So sometimes it's not just one kind of light. Sometimes it's two lights together. I find that Sarah's doing that a lot. He's always adjusting his lighting. It's so extreme to him. I don't know what he feels about the lighting or anything, but I know that it's like maybe about 5 or 6 different lights, and sometimes the one that have the different settings don't necessarily work. Okay, so I'll read the next one. Okay, so you say the first 2 words is
Adjustable lighting.
okay. Install adjustable lighting systems that allow individuals to control the intensity and color, temperature of the lights to suit their preferences. This flexibility can help accommodate sensory sensitivities and individual comfort levels. Okay, so he experiences this too. Okay, the temperature as well. It has to be the right temperature. So we all know like the old light bulbs used to give like a lot of heating and everything. So he gets the LED light bulbs, and that helps him out a lot. Go ahead, babe.
Uh, I know older light bulbs have a cooler temperature. When it comes to their lighting, they may have
A cool light.
yes, they may be 2,000 to 3,500 degrees Kelvins. The lights could. The lights that I prefer are between 5,000 and 10,000 kelvins.
Kilowatts? Not
No,
kilowatts. That's hot.
no, it is it is 5,000 to 10,000 kelvins in temperature.
Okay, I thought you liked the LED lights.
Yes,
Those are LED lights.
yes,
Okay, okay, okay. And then they have a cool light, a warm light,
yes.
a real high light too. So maybe technology, and different things. It's like keeping up, or maybe somebody autistic is coming up with these ideas of all the different lights and temperatures and things like that. I would not be surprised. Okay, okay. Let's see. Anything else you want to say to that, Sarah? Okay, let's see. Okay, and I'm gonna say dimming options, and you read what's behind it. Dimming options.
Provide the ability to dim lights easily. Dimming can help reduce sensory overload and create a more relaxed atmosphere.
Yes.
Yes,
Just like I said, Sarah is always adjusting his light, until the point where he has to just take a break from light, right?
yes.
And just go into his quiet space. Okay. Anything else you want to say about the dimming lights?
I do like to adjust the lights.
Frequently.
Yes,
Follow me quickly. Okay. My turn. You read that first, and then I'm going to read behind it.
non-flickering lights.
Use lighting fixtures that minimize flickering. Flickering lights can be distracting or visually uncomfortable for some autistic individuals. That would be very uncomfortable for me. So I have no idea how it would be for an autistic individual. Okay, flickering lights. Oh my goodness, no,
No.
no, no. Sometimes I think that I may be on the spectrum a little bit, because certain things I find that he doesn't like, since he's autistic. I find that he doesn't like. I don't really like it either. It's just, some of it is just, just really, really. I don't even know what to call it. Okay. Okay. But anyway, let's see. Your turn. Let's see. Indirect lighting.
Utilize indirect lighting sources such as wall sconces or floor lamps, which create a diffuse and softer light. This can help reduce glare and create a more soothing environment.
Yeah. Yeah. That is totally the serious. I mean, I want a nice environment, but he is an overkill. Okay. He has to have an ambience, of light for him to, even just to create his music, it has to be the correct lighting.
Just
He may have one lighting for his bedroom, another lighting for his work area. So yeah, he's very particular in that way. Okay. Okay, so here we go. It's a warm lighting. Okay, do you want me to read that or what?
I can
Okay, warm lighting. Go ahead.
opt for warmer color temperatures such as soft white or warm white rather than cool white or day lights. Warmer lighting can create a more calming and cozy ambience.
Wow, I just said
I,
that. Okay, go
I,
ahead.
I may disagree with that. I mean,
You do?
yes.
Well, what part?
Uh, it is not always warm light. I do like a daylight or cool temperature like cool temperature lighting.
It just, I don't know. It just, I can't explain it to you.
Yes. No, no. I was just.
Boy, don't make me look around like that. Okay.
Okay.
Uh, so yes, he is, as I said, he likes different lighting, but it depends on his area. It depends on what he's about to do. If he is creating his music, or if he's in his room and he needs a certain light. I know he likes his bedroom. He likes it totally dark. He has to have totally dark when he's asleep. So he's not able to, he doesn't sleep. He wakes up early and he kind of goes to bed late. Okay. And like I said, when he sleeps, he wants it dark. He don't even want to see a glimmer of light. Okay. So yeah, it depends on everything. It depends on the natural lighting, or could, because we could be in a car going somewhere, and he'll tell me, "Oh, I like the lights. I like the way the lights fall on the trees, or I like the lights the way they fall in the clouds," because he loves clouds and he likes to see light on top of clouds or beaming through clouds. And it depends on the position of the sun. Like in the summertime, he like to see the sun go down. The different seasons, how the sun goes down, and the different seasons of when the moon is waning or crescent, or his body and his mind kind of like go towards all that. How they say, go to the light. Okay, well, he doesn't have to. He doesn't have to, because where he likes light in one place, a light in another place, he's not going to like it there. I can't explain it. But anyway, that's it. Okay, so that's the only way I can explain it. So it's natural light, it's warm white light, soft white light, cool white light, daylight, warmer lighting. It just, it depends. But he's always frequently creating the ambiance that he can be in, because his eyes and his he is always adjusting for the right ambience to where he can proceed and work in. Okay. So the series, I think we need to look up that, because it may be more to that than, that meets the eye, because that sounds like you so much as far as you creating the correct ambiance. Uh, that may be something else that you have, that's more, um, what can I say? More, like when people are this way or that way, they have megalophobia and things like that. I think we need to look that up, because I do and have noticed for a very long time that you're always searching for the right ambience. What can be one way for a few minutes can is not comfortable for him the next minute. Okay, so let's see. Lighting zones. Can I read?
Yes.
Okay. You say it.
Lighting zones.
Okay. Divide the space into different lighting zones, allowing individuals to control the lighting in special areas. This way, they can customize the lighting according to their needs and preferences. So they always talk about, like, how difficult it is to have autistic people actually working. Okay, so because they have a lot of sensory sensitivities, and when it comes to lighting, and I mean, it's just a lot. Okay, that they have, these unique things that is happening within them. Okay, so they can't explain it. Okay, but it's happening with them. And I feel like this is what we are here for, because it's not being said properly. I don't think, so it is a preference, and I haven't seen a workspace as of yet. It may be at a place where uh, geeks work. How to say, the Geek Patrol. That's at a place that we all know we buy our technical equipment from. So those stores have something called Geek Patrol. And I could see, like, in a setting of maybe, I need to say, like Microsoft. I think that they have in areas to where these people can go and work. They can adjust their lighting, or maybe the atmosphere is just so happy until they have a place of rest. They have a place where they can go and take a break and play some games. They offer them free soft drinks and things like that, for the whole company. So you just really have to seek out these places where to work at that particular company is very, very high. Okay, and it's for everyone. But the thing is that they accompany, they know who they have there, and I believe that the most or half of the people there is autistic to the point where they can work, they can create. They love being on the computer. They love being in solitary until they want to come out and maybe mingle with some people, and then go back in there, do their work, and have quiet time. So quiet time for them is working, and no one is bothering them. And say, like, headphones may be provided for them, but when they come out of those headphones, they still have to be in an environment to where they are happy. Okay, so if you have this mean boss and micromanaging and things like, they're not going to put up with that. They just don't. Okay, you get cursed out with a quickness. So anyway, let's go next to sensory lighting. Is that right? This there sensory lighting.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
As sensory lighting, consider using lighting fixtures that provide sensory stimulation, such as fiber optic lights or LED color changing lights. These can be used as calming elements or to create visual engaging experiences.
Okay, so here we have more lights. Okay, it says provide sensory stimulation such as fiber optic lights. That's more. We haven't talked about that. Lighting pictures. We haven't talked about that. You just can't put a pretty lamp up, somewhere and have the lamp glaring or looking all wrong, because that's another thing. The light gives off patterns, patterns in the wall, or just anything that's distracting for them. Okay, so that in itself matters a lot. Okay. It also says create visually engaging experiences. Okay. I guess they're talking about the calming elements. All right. And like I said, that's what maybe 1% is given that atmosphere to work in, and I'm going to say in the United States. I don't know about other places. I'm sure where like Elon Musk worked, uh, the people who work for him are in that type of environment, okay? And he takes care of his people and things. I haven't heard anything bad, okay? I put it like that. I haven't heard anything bad um, from the people that uh, work for him. You know, he goes to work just like they do, and maybe work, and it is said that he works harder than they do, but he also takes, breaks, and he's just, different. But Elon Musk is also autistic itself. He is on the spectrum. Okay. So he understands that this must be done in order for them to be productive in their workspace. Uh, okay. It says here, lighting control app. I'm sorry. Did you want to say something
Uh,
to the part? Okay. Lighting control apps.
Integrate lighting control systems with smartphone apps, allowing individuals to adjust and personalize the lighting easily. This empowers autonomy and provides a sense of control over the environment.
Okay. Again, well, I agree with that. Okay, I agree with it because uh, they have to have control over their environment. Okay, it's just as simple as that. They have to have control over their environment. They need to be empowered all the time, like all the time. Okay, and because if you just sit something in front of them and they're them they that individual will be bored. Okay, because he's going to look at people, I'm not going to say as simple Simons, but he's just going to think that people are using words too much, because the Sarah's, he can use the dictionary. I would give him a B plus. Okay, and I say a B plus because nobody's perfect, you know. So I'm gonna give him a B plus on that. and he uses words when he needs to. And what I mean by that is that it doesn't, they're just the autistic individuals. They're just cut and dry, really. Their no's mean no, and their yeses mean yes. Okay, and I've already taught the Sarahs don't use a whole lot of conjunctions and things. I don't like the word just. I don't like the word trying. Either do it or you don't. Okay, so yeah, that's the way. And as far as this vocabulary, uh, I love words myself. So I taught him to break his words down. It could be a long word, 5, 6 syllables, and I've taught him to break his words into parts and then put them back together uh, in his head. So he has to do it quick. He has to break them up, put them back together. But now he can. Uh, he just he doesn't have to break them up anymore, unless it's a new word to him. Okay, because he loves a dictionary as well. Okay, where are we? Is there visual cues? I think so, huh? Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, baby. You have anything to say?
Uh, uh, uh,
Oh, no, my bad. The lighting control apps and stuff.
uh,
You okay with that? Okay. So you want to still read?
Yes,
Visual cues.
yes, use visual cues such as color coded indicators or signs to help individuals understand the lighting conditions in different areas. This can assist with navigating. This can assist with navigation and reduce anxiety or confusion.
Yes. Simple as that. Okay. Um. So, wow. I'm gonna read that again, everyone. Okay. Use visual cues such as color coded indicators or signs to help individuals understand. Are you making muscles?
Oh,
To help the individual understand the lighting conditions in different areas. Again, I don't know any. At least I don't know what they mean by that. But if it is what I think it is meant, I don't know if, like I said, it's like maybe 1 or 2% of the companies that think about their people in this kind of way. And it would have to be a company that is geared to autism. Okay, I would even, to be very honest with you, I would even create an atmosphere for autism individuals to work in this type of setting, in an engaging setting, in a happy setting. They don't need to be stressed out in any type of way, all right? Because they will show you that they do not like that. Okay. So, I mean, y'all may say, oh, they do this now. Yes, they do. They speak up for themselves. Uh, they are fair people, okay? But the working under stress and things like that, they're not going to do that. And I believe that these companies know that. So that's why they have the neurotypical to work in those type of settings, you know, to go to work and be micromanaged and be stressed out and or just everything, okay? And get paid a small amount of money, you know. So they're not going to work in that type of setting, all right? Because they like the computer. So guess what the first thing they're going to do? They're going to look up, oh, what is this person supposed to make for this job? Okay. And they're going to look at that and see if that's, if they can make more or not. Quite simple, as they should. A lot of people want to just uh, just gear autistic people to sweep a floor or wash dishes or something like that. But these parents need to take consideration uh, if their child can learn online and get a job online so they can create the setting that they want doing that work online with, even at that, a good boss, okay? Because some of these bosses is just going to push and stress and stretch and do whatever they can to get as much work out of you and take the credit for it. Okay, so that is the way it is in the neurotypical world. Okay, so let's go next. Okay, minimize glare. Go ahead, baby.
Avoid using lighting fixtures or surface that produce strong reflections or glare. Glare can be visually uncomfortable and may cause sensory overload for some individuals. Use matte finishes and show lights to reduce glare. I disagree with that because I like fluorescent lighting.
You like fluorescent light, but they're also talking about glare.
Yes,
And you know you hate
I like
glares.
I like LED lighting as well.
I know, but they're not talking about LED lighting. Okay? They're talking about glares. Listen, it says avoid using, for you all, avoid using lighting fixtures or surfaces that produce strong reflections or glare. Do you agree with that? Do you like glares or reflections on your screen?
No,
There you go.
uh,
Okay, so they're talking about a computer. If you're in front of a computer, baby, a monitor. Okay, so it says here glare can be visually uncomfortable
just
and may cause sensory overload for some individuals. Use matte finishes and shield lights to reduce glare. Okay, this is just Sarah's. I'm gonna tell y'all a story. Okay, the Sarah's and I went to a very well known hamburger shop. Okay, and he's sitting across from me, and I'm looking at him, and I'm like, "Babe, what are you doing?" You know? And just look, my son had taken a napkin and was rubbing the bun because he said it had a glare on it. Okay, now mind you, this was the grease that they flipped the bun over, okay, or the butter, whichever one they used. It was glistening, okay? If something is glistening, he's not going to eat that. He's just not. I hope you don't mind me telling this story, okay?
oh,
All right. So I'm just like anything that glistens. He don't want the floor to glisten. He don't want the walls to glisten. Just like we have to get like a matte paint to put on the walls. Okay? If it's shiny, that's what he told me. He didn't say it was glistening. He said, Mom, he said, this bun is shiny. you know, and he was trying to wipe it off with a paper towel. All right. I mean, it's almost like, and you know how you know things, but you go out to a restaurant and they don't know your child. Okay. And this boy, this got a paper towel and just really trying to wipe that shine off of that bun. So it's certain places that he don't mind going to, like Denny's. Denny's don't serve him. Have they ever served you with a shiny bun?
no. I think the Whataburger has a
Oh, don't say
presence.
the word. I mean, okay, so because if it's negative, I don't want it to be said. You know what I'm saying? But I'm sure they won't mind.
Okay.
But anyway, we love Whataburger. Don't get it messed up. Do not get it twisted. I don't know how, for some reason, that particular time that we had dined in, I think that's what it was. Maybe, I don't know. Because when we would get it to go, okay, when he opened it up, it wasn't a shiny bun. But when we had eaten in at one time, oh my gosh, this boy was trying to wipe this bun clean. It was just funny to me, okay, because like I said, I find all autistic individuals, they are just so unique, and they just tell it like it is. And see, that's what I like for people to tell me like it is. Okay, tell me like it is. Don't pretend with me. Do not pretend. Okay, and autistic people, they don't hold back. All right, either they like you or they don't, and you will know. Okay, otherwise you have those kids that are being thrown in a neurotypical school environment and trying to fit in, and they're thinking that something is just really wrong with them, because they decide to be their individual selves. So there you go. Okay, there you go. And so they just feel wrong, like some type of outsider. Okay, and it shouldn't be like that. I don't like it. Okay, let's see. Talk about the glare. Okay, let me read a little bit. Okay, so consistency and predictability. Oh, you were supposed to say that. Go ahead.
Consistency and predictability.
Okay. Maintain consistent lighting throughout the environment to provide a predictable and familiar atmosphere. Sudden changes in lighting levels or color can be disruptive and unsettling for autistic individuals. Okay, so this is true. This is true. And okay, so we are in a, I don't even know, it's a branch or two, I don't know what you want to call it. So, but we're in a brick home. Okay, so mind you, you are supposed to go within that color scheme. You're supposed to go within that color scheme, okay? Of painting. So my son picked out green. Mind you, three color greens, okay? Now, me myself, I don't give a, okay, I'm sorry. Okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. I don't give a shit what people think, because green is a blessed color. All right. Our outhouse is also green, and but it was made out of, I think, wood, something. But my dad built it. Okay, so anyway, it's light green and a dark green. Okay, don't get me wrong; these greens are pretty, especially if you have plants. If you have flowers that are planted, uh, and your grass is green, and you have flowers that are planted, and you know the leaves are going to be green. Most plant stems are green, and then you're going to have this beautiful colored flower that comes out. Okay, so when you have that in the backdrop, trust me, it is beautiful. And then you got your trees, okay, that are green at the top, and then you have the trunk of the tree, which is beautifully brown, and all plants and trees, everything is brown at the bottom. Tires around. You just start looking at the stuff. And now I am. I think in spirit. Okay, I think in the universe is happy. God is happy for what we're doing. All right. This is a way that I can teach my son. I can, uh, for whatever wrong I've done in my life, this is me doing something for the autistic community. This is me doing something the for God and for the universe. Okay? So this is me giving back good. I want to be good. Well, I am good. But what I'm saying is I love what I'm doing, and as we go into this further, God is just really going to, be pleased. The universe is really going to be pleased because I truly believe that we're all here to do something. And to do something like this, and the autistic movement has so many different components. And by the series of learning now and taking over and having a chat room for the young adults and also for the parents of young adults and the children asking, that your child is doing this and he'll be able to respond and help you. A GPT chat room. And this have other components as well, but I don't want to give away everything. Okay, so but anyway, the more people that we get on here and sign up, the more that we will discuss things and also uh, do things, just do different things for the community. It's not going to be something to where you're wondering, oh, well, you don't see what the autistic movement, no, it's not going to be anything like that. Okay. All right. So, I don't mind showing my feathers and I don't mind shaking my feathers and I don't mind ruffling other feathers. Okay. So, yes, you will definitely see it. It's going to be known, and I am loving every minute of it, to be very honest with you. Okay. So, let's go. Did you want to say something about that? I just keep
Oh,
taking over, Donna. Goodness gracious. So, what you going to do with your mom? Okay. So, the next one is task lighting. Go ahead.
in- incorporate task lighting and work or study areas to provide focus illumination. This helps individuals concentrate on a specific task without straining their eyes or feeling overwhelmed by excessive lighting.
Go ahead, baby.
I agree. I agree with that. Like,
Yeah.
I think for my computer screen in the room, I like for it to be dim.
Is it dim?
Yes.
Okay. All right. And you like for this one to be a certain way because
Uh,
this is where you're really working,
yes.
and the computer screen in there is where you have a continuation of working, but it's like late at night.
Yes.
Okay. So when your screen goes off, it's totally dark in your room,
I,
and then you just drift off to sleep.
I, I have the computer to be set to warm lighting when it turns nighttime and daylight lighting when it turns to daytime.
Oh, you can set it that way.
Yes.
Okay, good, good,
Mm.
good, good. And so, see, like I said, I tell you, because I have studied a little bit, okay? I don't have all the answers, but it is said that the autistic man or individual is the next in evolution, okay? So maybe this is a way that they're trying to catch up, with them, all right? And, but it's just gradual because it's going to take a while to even have the neurotypical people to change over. Okay, because I do believe things changing over for the autistic community, but it's just not happening quick enough. So it is my duty as a parent, okay, to do something about this. This is his duty uh, as an autistic individual to do something about it as well. Okay, you give back, you give back, and I'm teaching him this early, and There you go. Here's my son. Okay. All right. So we are at gradual transitions now.
Yes.
Okay. If possible, implement lighting systems that allow for gradual transitions between different lighting settings. Sudden changes in lighting can be jarring for autistic individuals, so a smooth transition can help maintain a sense of calmness. I agree. I agree. And but the only thing that I don't agree with is says if possible. No. Implement the lighting systems to allow for transitions between different lighting settings. Settings. Um, as it says here, sudden changes in lighting can be jarring, bad, ugly, like the worst for autistic individuals. So, a
I,
smooth transition can help maintain the sense of calmness. Go ahead, baby.
I am glad that they changed the color of the streetlights. Before they were a amber orange color, but
Mm-hmm.
now I am happy that they are they
Changing it.
yes LED lights.
Yeah. Okay. But they could have did a warm LED light. I wonder why is it blue.
I like it because it's more coming.
But
It's
that's not what I'm saying.
just,
I wonder why it's blue. I know it's calming for you,
just,
but did they? Is that the reason why they did it? Or see, you have to remember, baby. And I think with parents, it's the hardest thing that we can do is to explain how this world is not. Uh, it's not really good or comfortable for the autistic individuals. Okay, even for the neurotypicals, and they don't realize it. So I'm just wondering, it's just a question. I just wonder why did they change? Because I don't know. Are they really doing it for our good? Okay, let's see. Um, Lighting in sensory rooms. Go ahead, baby.
if sensory rooms or calming spaces are available, consider using adjustable lighting that can be customized based on individual preference. This allow
Girl,
this
that's
allow,
it.
preferences. This allows individuals to create an environment that supports their sensory needs.
Go
Uh,
ahead.
I did not know about that. Um,
Well, okay, think about it, Sarah. It says here if sensory rooms or calming spaces are available, consider using adjustable lighting that can be customized based on individual preferences.
I actually no, I think that is a good
It is a very good thing,
this,
you know, but don't say if, just do it, okay? This allows individuals to create an environment that supports their sensory needs. Simple. Is it simple? I mean, I don't understand. You got these big companies making money. All right? Why can they not provide? Okay? And they making billions of dollars. Why can they not pay more money? I you know Explain, Lucy. Explain, Lucy. Explain, Ricky. Explain.
this,
Explain, Ricky. Okay. Okay. Noise-free lighting.
uh,
Okay.
uh,
See.
uh,
What?
lighting control with memory settings.
Oh, I'm
Uh,
sorry. Lighting control with memory settings. You read that. I'm gonna read the next one.
Install lighting controls that have memory settings enabled. individuals to save their preferences, lighting configurations. This way, they can easily return to their preferred settings without having to re readjust each time.
Honestly, I don't think that that would work for you all.
Oh, or,
Because let me ask you this. So when you come in your workspace, does it just, okay, so I believe, it's my belief because I feel like I know you. I believe that when you go in your workspace, even if you have it set one way, you're going to adjust it anyway.
this,
You understand what I'm saying? You can't. It's not a cut and dry situation, everybody. Okay. You can't just set it and say, okay, it's gonna go there, and I'm gonna like that this time of the day. Their eyes, their sensories are always adjusting. That's why a neurotypical environment is not recommended. Okay, because all their sensories are always adjusting. All of them. Okay, so you might as well say their sensories are their emotions. So they are always, you agree to that one,
yes.
huh? Your sensories are your emotions because you all are always, but you're just not some one note person. That's why that movie Happy Feet came out. You march to your own beat. What you see works for someone, that's not. I can tell you 95% of the time that's not going to work. Okay? They will work in that environment, but their sensories are always changing. So if they get stressed, the voice may get the voice will escalate in some type of way. Okay? It will change their attitude, it will change, their whole being will change. Okay? So yeah, okay. You have any more thing to say there,
Oh,
baby? Oh boy. Noise free lighting. Oh, okay, let me do this one. Choose lighting fixtures that operate silently. Some autistic individuals may be sensitive to the humming, a buzzing sound produced by certain lighting systems, which can be distracting or distressing. I already know because,
I,
go ahead.
I agree to that. I do not particularly like the way the outside lights sound.
Well,
But
no, not the outside lights. What about the inside lights? Like, like a light bulb?
yes,
Like you can hear it hum
yes,
or some kind of sound from it?
yes,
You know? Yeah, I don't like that. Okay, because you
yes,
have told me, like, oh, Mama, it's a buzzing sound coming from this light. And that is a distraction. Whereas we can see it as a very minimum low noise level, it sounds extremely loud. Not only does it sound extremely loud, sometimes for autistic individuals, it gets louder. Okay? So, you know, uh, and see, I guess the reason, what I find very strange is that you are 26 years old right now. So when you were diagnosed at 2 years old, all right, uh, when you were diagnosed at 2 years old, it was no help whatsoever. And I was at a hospital that tested you. Uh, I mean, a hospital. This is a very well known hospital, everybody. All right. They had absolutely nothing. I went to the family magazine and I was able to finally get a speech teacher to help them. I mean, that's where it first started. And I am so grateful for the people um, that gave you speech. I'm so, so grateful. I did what I could, and they did everything that they did. Okay, and I truly believe a combination over the years, but they're not bringing out special ed teachers maybe like they should, and then not only a special ed teacher, but to specialize in autism. Okay, so don't get it twisted. When they say they're putting your son or daughter who's autistic in a special ed class, don't think that they're going to go in there and they're going to just learn something. Okay, hopefully they have the teacher that the series had. Okay, Miss Henderson. But in any case, a special ed teacher, it takes extra years to be a special ed teacher on top of regular teaching. And then with that, it takes many years for it to be an autistic, a teacher that specializes in autism. Okay? And then, even with that, you got to look at the years that this teacher has been in autism because look, I'm with the Sarahs a lot, okay? And I'm getting like 101 from him lessons on autism. I'm getting 101. The parents out here are getting one on one, okay, with these kids. So, look, we appreciate y'all, but because you have a couple of years under your belt as far as being a special ed teacher, you know nothing about autism, okay? You just winging it, just like all these other jobs. You go to school, then they put you in college. You go to college, and you're not really learning hands-on or anything at that point. Being a teacher, you're not really doing hands-on, at that point. So, and then you go to school to be a special ed teacher. Okay, some of you because you want to help kids. Some of you, I wouldn't even leave my child with you. I'm just being honest. But I'm so grateful that we do have teachers with special ed training. Okay? But even with the special ed training, you still need training with autism kids. Unless you have one at home. Now, if you tell me uh, you're a teacher and you specialize in autism and you got a child at home, I can understand. But if you're just telling me that you're a teacher that went to school, yeah. Okay. So I just believe that these kids need to be taught in a different kind of way. I really do. Okay, let's go on to series. I'm sorry, did I
Visual.
talk too much at that time too? I'm not talking too much. Okay, so we're at visual timers, right?
Yes.
Okay, visual timers. Go ahead.
Integrate visual timers or countdowns displays into the lighting system to provide visual cues for transitions and time management. This can create individual
This can help.
this can help individuals prepare for changes in activities or routines.
I'm sorry. You know what? I should not correct you because um, what did you say? What was the word you used?
Create.
Create would have been fine. This can create. Well, you can't create an individual. But anyway, if you want to make, put your own words in, by all means. Okay,
Uh,
that's what I want you to do anyway.
this is one that may help other autistic people, but may not help me particularly.
Okay, okay. So let's go to the next one. Personalization options. Go ahead.
Allow individuals to personalize their lighting environment by providing options for individual control and adjustment. This empowers them to create a lighting atmosphere that suits their specific needs and preferences.
Okay.
I think this one is kind of similar to the one that was before, but I do agree with this.
Yes, yes, I agree with it all as well, because again, this is the word empower.
This
Okay, these kids crave empowerment. Okay, the neurotypical world are not so much, but these individuals, they like to be in control of their surroundings. They're as far as working in it, they like to be in control of their surroundings. So they must be provided with all these different light controls, and you must have high enough cubicles to where um, it has to be high enough to where the ceiling lights are really not going to be uncomfortable for them. Okay, they're not going to want to sit under a glaring floodlight. Okay, all these glaring floodlights that are stuck up in the ceiling, or even if it was a lamp or something, a hanging or something, that is a distraction for them. They must be in control of their own lighting. Okay, therefore, that no other lighting can be available for them. Okay, is that correct, baby? Okay, all right. Go ahead. Education and awareness.
education and awareness educate staff, caregivers, and other individuals in the environment about the importance of creating a socially friendly lighting environment for autistic adults. Promote, promote understanding and encourage everyone to be mindful of the impact of lighting on autistic individuals' well-being.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. So yeah, that's it, folks. You have anything to say to Sarah? Then that is it.
We we appreciate your support. Like, subscribe, and share our YouTube channel.
Okay, and I'm drinking some very, very good tea
Yes.
that my son made. I am full of chicken and potatoes. I mean, seasoned to the bone, y'all. Okay, baked, healthy, healthy potatoes, and a healthy salad. And so I guess that's why I sound so perky today. I'm just overflowing with like I'm just so elated now. I'm feeling a little drunk from the tea, y'all. Okay, of all of the good happiness that my son put in the tea. Okay, I am just full of happiness. All right, y'all. But like, subscribe, and share. And like I said, as this go on, yeah, we're gonna kick some ass. We haven't really started advertising yet, okay, but we're about to. All right, and so y'all just get ready because we are getting ready for you all. Okay, we're getting ready to go public. Okay, so you know we love y'all. Oh, we're very happy with our setting. Okay, um, thank you, universe. Thank you, God. Thank you, everyone out there. Okay. Bye.
Okay.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay. Bye bye.